Justin Bieber called out for being fake. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Yes, I know, girl, I look like Blue's Clues, bitch, okay? I look like Blue's Clues and it's just, you know what, girl, it is what it is. I bought this in a store called Primark in Europe, and I don't know, I feel like I look kind of like preppy, but I do know I look like the Blue's Clues guy. But anyways, girl, listen, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, I spill pop culture tea videos all day, every day, and I'm your new messy best friend. The whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much because you guys, the heart was what it was. You guys are seriously an amazing support and just an escape, you know, from reality. So I'm so grateful for you. I love you guys so much. And I really, truly just wanted to say, seriously, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for all that you do. And just really wanted to give you a moment of gratitude because you guys are just so important, so much more important than you know, okay? Just wanted to say that. I love our community and I'm so grateful for it. And I really, truly need it right now. So I'm so thankful for you guys. All right, so Justin Bieber, he's getting called out because apparently this whole comeback of his on social media is a big alleged sham. So Justin Bieber has launched a flurry of carefully curated social media posts to counter months of speculation about his marriage, mental health, and substance use. But sources are revealing that the singer's efforts are a hollow display to hide his torment, relationship trouble, and alleged substance use. The baby hitmaker, whose career has been punctured by controversy and illness, has spent the summer uploading romantic photos with wife Hailey Bieber and their son, Jack Blues Bieber. His posts from a family trip to Idaho and nights out in Los Angeles appear designed to drown out the fallout from images of Bieber looking disheveled and the mixed reaction to his latest album, Swag. Fans initially accused him of acting single earlier this year after he shared few images with Hailey and posted erratic, faith-tinged reflections online. One Instagram post in June, he writes, "Telling other humans they deserve something is like raising someone else's kids," sparked hundreds of concerned comments urging him to take a social media break. Now, is it all a sham? Is Justin Bieber really over all of this torment and drama? Well, says that his turnaround in tone on his socials has also prompted backlash. A music industry insider said that Justin is desperate to rewrite the narrative after the alleged substance photos and the criticism of Swag. Flooding Instagram with happy couples shots is the oldest PR trick in the book. It looks manufactured and it's a sham. Another source close to the Bieber camp said that this is about optics. When Justin is in the studio making new music, he gets completely consumed and shuts everything else out. That created a lot of tension with Hailey. Posting love up pictures now is supposed to prove everything is fine, but a lot of people aren't buying it. His relationship is allegedly still a mess, just like him, and he's still smoking the devil's lettuce. The singer's 7th studio album, released in July, was his first full record since 2020, and his first since being diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome in 2022, which caused temporary facial paralysis. Instead of cementing a triumphant return, Swag was described by critics as a messy cry for help, thanks to its brooding lyrics about relationship turmoil. His reset has also caused quite the stir. So paparazzi images from earlier this year showing the couple looking strained in public only added to the narrative. By August, however, Bieber had shifted strategy. He uploaded images of himself and Hailey on a grassy date night picnic In another post, the pair were pictured holding hands in LA. Bieber in a cannabis branded t-shirt and slippers. Hailey in a crop top and jeans. A source sympathetic to the singer said, Justin has been through a rough period mentally and physically. The family holiday was a reset. He is trying to show stability and happiness. People might call it a sham, but for him, it's about reminding fans that he is not broken. Oh, Justin, girl, what are we gonna do with you, boo? Still, online reaction has been divided. One fan wrote that, glad you're back with Hailey, but stop forcing it to the cameras. Another commented, this looked staged, but I hope you're doing really good. I hope you're doing better. Despite the skepticism, Bieber continues to post daily updates featuring Hailey and Jack, and seeming like he looks a lot better in life. So let's talk about this. First of all, can I just say something? I think that going through things is hell, right? I mean, I'm gonna just say it, when I see these type of pictures compared to the pictures that we have seen in the past, yeah, there's a big difference. I mean, it is day and night, girl. It's like he was twins, the Parent Trap, and he was the bad twin, but now the good twin is posting. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this, girl, and I'm gonna just be so for you. And here's gonna start the rumors of me being on a pay bill, or payroll. I'll tell you this. I think that it's very important for people to realize that just because you're famous does not mean you don't go through shit. Just because you're famous does not mean that you don't have everyday problems. Listen, money does not fix everything. We've seen many, many, many troubled, famous, very wealthy singers who go through horrible things. So money is not everything in life. Now, do I think this is a sham? I think that there is such thing as publicity stunts. I definitely feel like they are very much capable of it, because I do think that he realized that these things that he was doing online, being shady towards Hailey, and these very disheveled pictures of his weren't doing good, and his album sales reflected that. Now, having said all of that, I definitely feel like maybe this is also kind of an escape for him. Like I mentioned before with me, making my videos is one of my biggest blessings, because I get to escape the reality I really desperately need to escape right now. And it brings me happiness and it brings me joy. So what if him posting, these things make him feel like, okay, maybe I can get my life together. Maybe I can, switch it up a little bit. And maybe the more he sees these pictures online of him looking and feeling healthy, maybe that will, prompt him to, I guess to really do live like that authentically. I think the more you the more you maybe fake it till you make it type deal, right? But I do feel for him, and I feel for everybody. I really do, girl. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm just gonna say it. I feel for anybody who is struggling with any type of alleged substance use or depression or anxiety or anything like that, because it is so difficult to overcome this, and it doesn't matter how much money you have. Sometimes that will never, ever, ever fix the problem. So, all right, best friends. So listen. Here are my thoughts. I think that he is definitely trying to do a 180 for sure. But I also really do believe in publicity stunts. I think publicity stunts are a very real thing. I mean, hello, it's Hollywood. And I do think that a lot of people thrive off their album sales and their perception of the public and their image and all of these things. And I do think that this very much could be a publicity stunt, but it also could very much be him really desperately trying to change his life. The way that he was heading was not great. People were comparing him to Aaron Carter, to Liam Payne, may they both rest in peace. And they were saying that he was going to end tragically. And it is very crazy to think that he could have ended up like that. So, you know, I do feel like it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. They were criticizing him when he wasn't posting with Hailey. Now they're criticizing him because he is posting with Hailey. They're criticizing him for that. They're criticizing him for this. But I think that the way that he's done it is a little bit too, like, on the nose and very, like, okay, girl. Like, it is the Hannah Montana of, like, a switch up, girl. I'm just like, at one point in time, we you know, listen, celebrities, I'm always on their case about being real. Always on their case about saying, you know, please be honest. Please share your truth. But one thing I've recently learned is that it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, who you are. You can only share things when you're really mentally prepared to do so. And when you mentally understand what is actually going on, right? So hopefully one day he will open up and say, like, yes, that time in my life was a very difficult time. And, you know, I got put in a lot of work. I found who I was. I let go of a lot of things, you know, whatever it is, or I was going through this. I didn't tell you guys. So I do think that it's okay to kind of keep things to yourself. But I also feel like there's nothing wrong, Justin, with falling and getting up. There's nothing wrong with allegedly having a substance, you know, issue and getting help for it, or turning your life around. Or there's nothing wrong with having, you know, marriage issues and coming out the other side. But when you do it so on the nose and so desperately, of course, people are going to think it's a publicity stunt. So what do you guys think about this? Please let me know in the comments below. Again, I just really wanted to thank you all so much for allowing me to be me and just helping me, just the support and your love and just this escape that I really desperately need from reality. So thank you all so much. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.